guys, Fiveshot here, and welcome to another video. This one I'm going to be narrating with music, so it's not so boring for you. This one is how to beat Frost Mages one-on-one. Okay, first what you're going to want to do is, they buffed Resilience. They buffed it, oh I got a text, oh my god, I want to see who it is! Anyways, you're going to want to get some Resilience. What I have done here is, as you can see, about half my gems are Resilience gems now. This is because they've just buffed Resilience, and there's not really a cap on it anymore. I can still output a lot of heavy DPS and burst, while also having some very good survivability now. I'm sitting at 1500 unbuffed Resilience. Next, what you're going to want to do is spec Subtlety. You cannot beat a Frost Mage one-on-one if you're not Subtlety. End of story. It is not going to happen. Alright, right off the bat you're going to notice what I did. I sapped the mage and started taking out his water elemental. That is because mages now have a permanent water elemental, and most mages just don't think and they just have their water elemental out versus rogue. If you kill the water elemental quickly enough, you'll be able to get back into stealth and open with a garrote, but this time I did not, so just open on them. Never ever trinket the deep freeze, because they'll just get you in a polymorph. Never ever trinket the first deep freeze. If you do get stealth off, however, you're going to always open up with pre-med and garrote. Now what I did right here is I gouged him right as I shadow step, because I knew he was going to blink, because when I shadow step, smart mages will blink, because then I wouldn't be able to shadow step, but now he is stuck in a gouge at the other end of his blink. Now another note, you're not always going to be able to be hitting him 100% of the time, so you need to keep recuperate up to keep regenerating health, and it also keeps your energy regeneration up if you're subtlety. I do go for the trinket here in this deep freeze because my shadow step is up and my cloak is up, so I'm going to pop Shadow Dance and try to burst him down, but he's going to block here, so I'm going to wait it out a little bit. Whenever you're facing a mage that blocks, always keep an eye on his block buff. It will count down to tell you, and if it goes away, that means, yep, he canceled it faster. And there he goes to the trinket, and I'm going to gouge him and win the duel here. Okay, what was I doing there? I was outlasting his DPS while he was controlling me, and I was barely letting him control me at all. I was using my cooldowns wisely and keeping recuperate up. I combined that with the resilience that I got. I survived him, survived his burst, survived any ice lance spam that he could do, if he could do any at all. Now I'm going to show you another duel with him. Again, these are just basic tactics. You're always going to have to adjust for what your opponent does. For example, if he does get out of your sap early, put him on your focus, like you should always do, and just watch his casts. Make sure he's not polymorphing you or anything. I blew Cloak there because I didn't want to give him any Fingers of Frost procs. But I did get caught in a Nova, and I'm going to be sheep. So yes, mages can reset the fight, but it takes time, so our cooldowns are coming back up. Notice that Sprint has lower cooldown now, and so does Cloak of Shadows because we're Subtlety. Now we can Shadow Step him and get him in a gouge right there, get some damage applied to him, and get a slow on him. Now we can pop Sprint again once he's getting out of range of us, and we can keep that BPFing him. Now he blinks, so we still have Recuperate up, as always, and he's getting away from us, so we're going to Shadow Step him because he recently blinked. And his Deep Freeze cooldown comes up just as I get out of this Frost Nova. I was pretty lucky here, but he's actually going to get off another Frost Nova to get me in a Deep Freeze here. And I'm going to trinket that because it's his second Deep Freeze, and I'm right close to him. And I actually got stuck in a polymorph there, and he's evocating. He's also resetting the fight now, but we've also got Shadow Step off cooldown now. What I really should have done there was, because he had Blink up still, was Recuperate instead of Kidney Shot, because that primed him to use his blink, and my recuperate was down, and he wouldn't have blinked. But right now, you aren't seeing anything because that's when my fraps file ended. I did end up winning the duel, but I just wanted to show a couple of those examples where you do make a mistake, you can make up for it. And now I'll show another duel. And now we return to a duel in progress where I've already taken out his water elemental. Now this is an awesome trick here. If you notice this, okay, Frost Nova, he blinks. What is he going to do? He's going to Deep Freeze, so you vanish it. And you're going to make him go, what the hell did he just do? That was amazing. Look at that pro shit. And after that he's pretty just stunned and like, oh my god, Fiveshot, holy shit, you're fucking awesome. Anyways, okay, he was about to polymorph me and he was in blind range, so I blinded him. And he's going to polymorph me here, so I let him, because give me full health and he's out of range anyways. I noticed he had Fingers of Frost up while he was casting that Frost Firebolt, and he was going to get an Ice Lance off for a nice little burst, so I Cloak of Shadows it, oh, like a fucking pro. Now I do trinket this last deep freeze, but he does get polymorph off. I thought I was going to be able to get over there and gouge him before he got that cast off, and now he's going to evocate, reset the fight a little bit for him, but he didn't get back up to full health. He got around 65% health, and I'm still in close range. He didn't really get out of range of me there. Now he gets out of range of me with a blink, but I have Shadow Step up, so I'm going to just Shadow Step him, DPS and to force his Ice Block, I will Shadow Dance. The proper time to use Shadow Dance is after his armor has fallen off, because A, it'll do a lot more damage, and B, he won't get a Nova off on you if you're just spamming Ambush. And another Deep Freeze. I think he Cold Snap for that one. And he's just going to spam Ice Lance, get me a lot low because of that Deep Freeze. Ice Lances do like 700% more damage. But yet again, because of Resilience and Recuperate, we were able to Shadow Step and finish him off. Okay, now this is a tip for Frost Mages now, because you're going to need some tips fighting against rogues now, after I make this video. So, okay, Mages, if you're a mage and you're dueling a rogue, don't summon your Water Elemental until the rogue opens up on you, because he can just do that. He can just sap you and just open up on your Water Elemental, and it can't do anything, and you can't do anything, unless you Ice Block or Trinket, which is not a smart thing to do at all. So what you're going to do, Mage, is just wait until the rogue opens up on you, then summon your Water Elemental. That way he can't sap you and take out your Water Elemental. And once again, to sum it up, for rogues, you need to keep Recuperate up all the time. Wait till he blinks to Shadow Step. Know when to not Trinket Deep Freezes. Keep an eye on Fingers of Frost. Keep an eye on when his Ice Block expires. And just be all around a little bit crafty and one step ahead of the mage. And you will find yourself doing a lot better against Frost Mages. I hope this helped, and now here's a couple of other classes dueling in 4.0. Oh, and with the range on this, just don't duel Demonology locks. All of them are assholes. What happens here throughout this duel, and a lot of other times I've noticed, is that it's a terrible bug, and it's very stupid. What happens is they'll start casting a heal, and you think they're juking it because it'll say interrupted, but it just goes off right after, and there's no cast bar at all. It just stops, and Blizzard really needs to fix this, and that's what makes this duel last way longer than it should have.